Hello everyone, I am Arpit and today I am going to share a heart-touching story titled Journey from Darkness to Dawn. This is a story that reminds us that no night is dark enough that it can hide the light of success forever. So the story begins from the sound of cheering echoed through the football ground. The players were warming up, the crowd was shouting, but in one corner of the ground sat a girl, Anita, whose face was hidden behind the scarf. She was not seemed interested in the game, and her hands were also shivering slightly. Once, Anita had also been the best player of her team, but full of life, full of dreams, and full of happiness. But now, fear had replaced her happiness. Uh, Anita's Anita's world had changed one dark night. A cruel man, unable to accept her rejection for a marriage proposal, threw acid on her face. The pain was really unbearable, but even worse was the feeling that her life was over. She stopped smiling, she stopped meeting people, and even stopped playing the football, the game she loved the most. Uh, Her coach Miguel watched her struggle. He had seen many players who lost matches, but had never seen someone who lost faith in herself like her. One day, he sat beside Anita and said, firmly, Anita, you think people look at you with pity, but they don't. They look at you with fear, because you have survived something that would have harmed them. Anita cried and replied, but how can I face the world, sir? People would stare at me. Then Miguel replied, then not your scars. So play for yourself, not for others. The field play again, not for you, not for others, but for yourself. The field doesn't matter how you look, but it matters how you play or how you fight. Those words struck in Anita's heart. That night, she slowly removed her scarf and for the first time encountered herself in the mirror. But next morning, she went on to the football field. For a moment, crowd went silent, but Anita stood tall. And when the whistle blew, Anita ran over the field with fire in her heart. Her every kick was powerful and her every move was fearless. Coach Biggie stood on the sideline of the ground, noticing Anita proudly. He knew that this was more than victory, it was rebirth. The girl who once hid her face from people, now selected for the Tamil Nadu state football team. The same girl who once hid her face from all nation then stood before the nation as the symbol of courage and pride. This story implies that no true beauty does not lie in a beautiful face, but in a fearless heart. This also
रुक
because
जाओ
the story also illustrates that with proper courage, guidance, and support, even the darkest night can lead to the brightest dawn. Thank you.